Hello, happy Sunday evening, folks. Good evening and welcome to my show, DeWitt 3D Canada. How's everybody doing? HVAC A to Z Sergio's first. Hey, look at that. Jose, you got beat by Sergio. Don't let that happen again, okay? Jose is third, Guy the Jedi present, The Apprentice 21 here, James L. Hello. So I'm taking attendance, okay? Shows there's 9 people watching and 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like only 5 of you in chat, but that's okay. So, as you read in the description, I just ate dinner, so hey. SBC3D, hello. Let me move this little annoying thing out of the way so I can see chat. There we go. Cosbricks is here, hello. And Jeff Thorson is here. Cliff D is here. Look at that. Everybody's showing up now. Don't be shy. Say hi. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, but it just did. So as you read in the chat, or in the description, sorry, I did. It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of the energy I'm willing to put in. Mark, hey Mark, how you doing, my buddy? And Russ Gare is here, working and lurking. Hey, what's tonight all about? Rhyming, working and lurking. I like this. As you read in the description, I kind of looked into the Arduino programming a little bit. Where did I put that little gathering board I had here? Yeah, you know, the idea behind this guy is that we have the Arduino boards and we program these things to get all the servos and everything running. I think it's a little bit above my pay grade, above my knowledge. I know I could learn this, but I don't have the time or this time of year the patience to do this. So I think what we're going to do, I had the little drink robot out last week at the fair we were at, and it was running good. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? Wally could run on this remote control that I had for it. And I said, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forego, and I know some people will be disappointed, and I apologize. I'm going to forego the Arduino programming for now. And I'm going to steal some components from this little Eggbot guy here. Let me show you his face. I'm going to steal some components from this guy. He's got an issue on his own with wires all wrapped around his head anyway, so he's not in functioning condition right now. I'm going to steal some components from this guy. So in other words, Wally's going to get a transplant. Okay, so this guy was on the donor list. So Wally's in desperate need of some parts. This guy's on the donor list. We're going to maybe transplant some stuff from this guy to Wally. We're going to do a bit of surgery here, okay? That way I can get Wally, hopefully get Wally going a lot quicker than having to program some Arduino code and blah, blah, blah. So basically we're going to take the easy route, although it's going to be the cool route. So there we go. Does Barbie get her brain back? Barbie will get her brain back, yes. Barbie's brain will go back to Barbie. David Walton showed up as well. Hello. Every minute he is late as an extra roll of filament he gives away. I'm not late. I wasn't late today. The stream was scheduled for 5:10. It was 5:10. And yes, thank you for reminding me of that guy. We will be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament. This beautiful filament over here, which is now, most of it is be coming in as Panchroma. And the Panchroma and the Fiberon, so which is now available in Canada. I'm sure everybody already knows that. So we're going to do some surgery. We're going to transplant from this guy to this guy. Is that okay with you, Wally? He seems to have it. You don't want me to do that? Well, I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, listen, I got to stop playing like this. People are going to think I'm kind of losing it. Woo-hoo. But I've already lost it. So let's get going on this. You're waiting on some Panchroma. You'll like that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to take some components out of this guy. This is one of my first builds as far as into the robotics world. His head comes off. He's got some wiring inside here in his head, stuff that makes his head turn, but we've got a lot of we had an issue with some wires wrapping around wires here, and we've got some broken wires and twisted wires, all kinds of twisted things in here. So we're going to steal some guts from this guy, including some speed controllers, servo controllers, yada, 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 and we're going to put him in here, okay? You got some rainbow panchroma and translucent yellow panchroma you haven't printed with it yet, but I'm sure you'll like it. I still have a lot of filament I've yet to print with. This evening, today, is going to be the last stream for Wally. I think I've beaten it to death. We successfully finished the build of Wally. Now it's just a matter of getting Wally to work. If I don't happen to get Wally to work on this stream, possibly I could carry it into next Sunday. But next Sunday was tentatively going to be my last stream of the season. And I was going to pick it up in the new year after Christmas, after the family's taken off for a week or so. And I think after I get back, we're going to start picking up on some new and improved and better things. So, hey, Andy Visley, you're the first one to notice it. Yes, Andrew says, where did all the hair go? No more goatee. Holiday tradition? No, I just wanted something different. I had an ingrown hair a few weeks ago, and I was going to do it earlier, but I had an ingrown hair, and it wasn't a very pretty sight. And that's all gone away now. And I thought, you know what? Let's just go clean. It'll be easier. It's neater. I don't look so homeless with all the scruff and everything. So I just wanted something different. Let me grab my screwdriver, and we're gonna take this guy apart and take some stuff out. Here we go. I'm gonna grab a little bit. It's one of these guys here. I'm not sure which one. I have a feeling it's this one. Right here. Oh, I might not even need the screwdriver. These things are pretty loose. No, I'm going to keep it off for a while. I'm going to go hairless for a while just to see. That way I don't get all, I don't have the taste of last week's dinner in my mustache. And, you wash it, but you still, I don't know. Things seem to linger. I know that's kind of gross. So we have 16 people watching. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hopefully we have 16 likes. So don't get me wrong. This guy's not dead. This guy may get a rebuild down the road. Again, I've learned a lot about 3D printing since I built all these robots. I've decided last week that I'm going to build another drink robot. So yeah, this had a whole bunch of wires, and they're still twisted and turned and all around here. So this whole thing's supposed to turn independently, which is what makes his head turn. And the wires got all messed up. Let's put it that way. So we'll unplug this, so we can get into this. Okay, so we'll put this aside. And I did this is all done on video. If you look back, you'll see all the videos when me and a group of fine friends did build this guy. So inside here is all the electronics and all the components that I'm going to steal for Wally. So that is that. So first thing we should do is take this battery out. Don't do what I do. Okay, don't leave a 5200 milliamp LiPo battery in your robot for 2 years now. I got to check and see if this battery is going to need discharging, charging. I got to check and see what state it's at. So, but don't do what I do. Did you hurt your wrist? Oh no, sorry. I have carpal tunnel. And this basically supports my wrist. So if you ever get tingling in these 4 fingers, not your pinky, but these 4 fingers tingling and loss of feeling a little bit, that's a symptom of carpal tunnel, and that's been happening to me lately. So this wrist support really helps with the carpal tunnel because it keeps things kind of open and keeps the nerves going. So I am getting x-rays done on this next week or the week after. I've got the forms for it. So they just want to see what's going on in here and see if I need cortisone shots, if I need surgery, they'll see what's going on. So yeah. Okay, now we got the battery out. I don't mind trying to pull a few of these other components out. There is our buck converter. I'm going to just unwire this guy, and we'll end up wiring him up again when we go to rebuild him down the road sometimes. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. So I'm just going to undo all these wires in here. Let me switch over to the overhead camera. Why didn't that work? See, I'm having issues with my cameras here lately too. I know it's black. Fade to black. Give me a second here. Deactivate and activate overhead, and it's not going to work. Okay, so let's go back to this one, and maybe if I switch over to, is that this one here? No, that's not. That's this one here. Yeah, let's switch over to this camera here. There you go, and you get a bit of a view of what I'm doing inside here. Yeah, fade to black. Testing. Boom, boom. This should work. Why is everything going wonky right now? Am I back? I think I'm back. There we go. I'm back. Okay, that's weird. Now let's switch this camera again. See if I maintain the audio. The audio should still be good now. Let's just see. Good. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, let's just keep taking things apart here. Then we'll figure out exactly how we're going to transpose things into the other robot there. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Can't avoid them. Can't live with them. Can't shoot them. There is the battery connector. We'll just undo that. You can tell my inexperience in doing these things by the way I've got this thing all wired up inside based on what I would do differently today. There's the receiver. Let's get all these servos out of that receiver, and there is a receiver antenna. I think I just hot glued them in. Yeah, hot glued that and hot glued that. So there is the receiver we're going to use for the remote control right there. And take this Velcro strap out of here. What else do we have? We have our speed controllers. Okay. I think I just hot glued these things in. Yes, I did. I just hot glued these guys in. And we're basically just going to use the same components in Wally because he is a simple. Basically, he's as simple as this. It's just two motors to run the tracks and some servos. So this is our. I don't remember what this piece is called, but it's something to do with the motors. Oh, I don't know what these pieces are called. And then we have this left and right motor controller. Okay, so these are to the motors. This one is to the motor. And then we have the servo connector and the servo connector coming off of this one. There we go. ESC, electronic speed control. Thank you. That's the speed controller. Thank you. Then we have the motor controllers, left and right motor controllers. And I think, yeah, they were just hot glued in. Okay, so there's one motor controller. And now I'm hoping there's going to be room in Wally for all this. And I just broke this one. Oh, I didn't break it. I just, well, that was glued on there, I think. Come on. Oh, this guy is a little more stubborn. There we go. And there's the other motor controller. And all I did, yeah, I just got to glue this switch back on to the side of the motor controller here. That's all. Not a big deal. Okay, I think I've got everything out of this that I need. So this guy is now empty. Okay. I can utilize this. I may actually just decommission this guy, and I may use the tracks because the tracks and the motors are still perfectly done. And I may use these for my next drink droid, since it's already done. Hey Jerry, how are you? So yeah, so we have the basically the shell of this, and I could actually repurpose this whole base to use for something else, or I could rebuild him. So let's put him aside for now. Thank you for your sacrifice and your part donations there, Eggbot. But we're going to utilize some of your pieces now for Wally, and hopefully everything works just the way it should. So this is our speed controller. So we have our power for this, and then we have our, this is what connects to the two motors, I believe. And then we have our, this is what's going to go to our receiver. I'm just kind of getting all these components kind of organized here. Yeah, these things are just glued on, these switches onto the sides here. Hot glue did its job. So these are the motor controllers. This is a brushed LiPo 3.9 nickel metal hydride, blah, blah, blah. So we have our switch here. We have our we have our controller here that's going to go to the, now, and this is, I may have to look it up and see where everything goes on this receiver. This is a 10-channel receiver, which is going to be plenty for what we need. And so these motor controllers have the power. We have the plugs that go to the motors, and then we have the connectors that go to the receiver. So we have a right and a left on that. Then we have a speed controller. And this speed controller, I just want to ensure we have that goes to the receiver. And then we have our power here, and I'm just trying to remember what this one was for. I believe that was what was going to the head of the robot. I don't think I need him. He was powering the dome. Hey, Brent Ferguson, how are you? Looks familiar. He was familiar. I just he was an organ donor, Jerry, and sorry, Wally needed some organs donated to him because we're going to wire up Wally a little bit differently. And so Eggbot was very, very nice and generous enough to donate his organs to Wally. So, but we're not going to bury Eggbot yet because he's well, he's not real. He's not really alive. So it's not like taking his organs out of him are going to kill him. So he's just a robot. Okay. Okay, so Wally, we're going to take all these servos out of you again because we're not going to go this route. All those servos will plug into this 10-channel receiver. Now, we have channel, yeah, this should be, because we have 1, 2, 3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Well, I'm hoping we have 7 servos. 8, 9. Oh, there's just enough, because then we have to have these 2 going into the controller receiver and this. So there's 10. So this is going to actually fill this controller right up. I think. I'm hoping we're going to be able to do this. Worst case, absolute worst case scenario, one of his servos doesn't work, but we'll see. So first thing we got to do is we're going to connect the motor wires. So we have motor wires coming in here. And all I'm going to do, we're going to be using a bunch of Wagos to connect some of this wiring here too. And I have to also share some power with these guys. And we also had a power switch on this one as well. So we're going to see if we can incorporate the power switch into this. Now I just kind of need to organize everything so that I don't blow myself up. Okay. Let's sort of get organized. What I may end up doing is finding the instructions for wiring up Eggbot and redoing that. But in the meantime, I'm going to grab a bit of glue here. I just want to glue these switches back on to the side of these motor controllers so that I don't yank these wires out. Okay, and I just hot glued these on before, but I'm going to just put these on with some of this really high-end stupid sticky glue. No, let's leave that for now. So we're going to cut this plug here so that we can have this connecting to the motor. So let's start with that. And we're going to use some Wagos, and we're going to connect this motor to this one, this motor controller to the other one. We're going to jam everything into Wally. Oh, hey, 3D&T printing. Where's my Wagos? There's my Wagos. Okie doke. Let's get going. Let's start working. Shall we? Here, let's put this camera right there. Doop, doop, doop. Let's turn this camera there. Cut to that and move to this view right here. Right here, right now. Okie doke. Let's do some snipping here. Man, I got a lot of... Hi. Hi, Maria. Maria just snuck downstairs and she's going, shh, don't tell anybody I'm down here. They all know you're down here now, but it's okay if you don't want to come and say hi. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Glue sticks. I have glue sticks. Let me get some glue sticks for you, my lovely. Folks, I'll be right back after a message from our glue stick sponsor. There you go. Where are you? Oh, there's some Chinese glue stick. Nope. It's glue.
For a hot glue gun?
Oh, for a hot glue gun. Oh, you just said glue sticks.
I mean, isn't that what they are?
I don't know if I have hot glue gun glue around. No, I don't know where they are.
That's okay. Go back.
I'll have to find them. I'll have to look for them later. Okay. This portion of our stream is sponsored by my wife. Sorry for you all, she said. No, you're okay. She wanted glue stick or hot glue gun sticks, and I don't know where they are. Oh, I think I know where they are. Hang on. Not there. Not there. Oh, darn. Where are they? Yeah, I don't know where they are. Top of my head, I don't know where they are. Okay. There we go. Okie doke. I tried. So we're going to do some Wagos after. And when I use the Wagos later, right now we're going to do some ferrules. But when I do the Wagos later, I'm going to need you guys out there to say, way to go. That's just a bad dad joke. They're always in the last place you look. They are. They're around somewhere, those hot glue gun sticks. So we'll figure it out. Huh? There is a ton of them somewhere. Red. Oh, no, not quite big enough. Too big. So we're going to use the gray ones. It's okay. You looking for the glue stick still?
Yeah.
Don't know where they'd be. Okay. Okay, and that's the one motor controller. Next motor controller. This guy. I'll cut this off. Strip these wires. Jerry, over there. It's all you always find stuff when you're not looking for it.
Right?
Is that not true, hun? That is true.
It's okay, I got other kind of glue stick like that.
I still say I want to invest in. I was watching Adam Savage's YouTube video of the best things of 2024, and one of his best things of 2024 was a glue gun, a hot glue gun, by of all companies, Uline. A Uline hot glue gun.
Maybe Santa will bring me one.
So you never know. Santa might bring you one. And it's supposedly drip-free. It's a nice looking industrial glue gun. Takes massive size glue sticks that you would probably, if you were a hobbyist and just using a glue gun for hobby crafting, one stick would probably last you 6 months.
Okay.
But okay, so we got the motor controllers hooked up here. Now I think Santa hear your wish, she says. I think Santa might hear your wish. You never know. Just checking to see if I need ferrules anywhere else on here. Bye. So here's the speed controller. I don't remember what this was plugged into. I'm going to have to look and see. This might have been, this looks like this is the power to the speed controller. This goes to the receiver for the speed controller. I don't remember what these two wires were plugged into though. I'm going to have to check it. Oh, they might be a lower voltage wire. I don't know. We'll have to see. Or in your pocket. I don't have anything in my pocket. Don't even have a rocket in my pocket. Hang on, this is a PG show. Stop it, Tim. Okay, let's do some we're getting into some Wagos now, so we need one Wago for each motor. Actually, we need the 4. Hang on a minute. We need a positive and a negative. These are the easiest way just to connect the wires. They're quick. I mean, yeah, I could put some plugs in, but this way I can unplug them and service them much easier. Okay. Oops. Get in there. You stay in there. There we go. So there's the one. So it doesn't matter which one I use for which side, because that's all going to be determined and programmed based on the remote controller when I program everything here. Just going to separate these guys here. There we go. So there's our positive, and we're going to put our positive in here. Okay. And then we need our negative side. I may end up having to look up the build the electronics for the Eggbot just to make sure I hook things up correctly on my end here, because I don't want any real surprises. So there's a left. That's going to be Wally's left motor controller. Then we go to the right motor controller. There we go, which is right here. There's our, oh, okay. There's our negative. These Wagos are amazing. They just like when they're closed, they're closed. It was also one of his favorite things, one of Adam Savage's favorite things. Did I say Adam Sandler almost? Was the Wagos for connecting wires, because it's just so easy and clean, and you don't have to have ferrules on them. You can just have bare wires and they work, but I just like ferrules. There we go. There's the right motor controller connected. Okay. We're going to need to have some sort of a power bank here, because we have to power these too. And then we also have to power the controller, the speed controller, which I put right here. I just need to figure out where these other two wires go to on the speed controller, which is why I may need to look up. So, okay. Okie doke. I'm going to go grab something here out of this. Let's just see something. Bring him back up for a minute. I think I hot glued this thing down to the bottom too. See if I can get this out of here. Oh, that's glued in super tight. Let's try one thing right here, and there we go. That just comes out. The glue pops off easy. Lost only one screw in it, and that went right in there. Okay, good. And you have served your purpose now for sure, Eggbot. I still can't figure out where that other connector went to, so I'm not going to worry about it at this moment in time. So this is what we used for our power bank before. Oh, I broke a little bit of it off there. That's okay, it'll still work. This is all we need. You found the hot glue. Yeah, the hot glue is in this. That's certainly correct. Okay. So we've kind of coded this as we have, of course, our black is our negative side, red is our positive side. We connect the battery to this and with a switch, of course, and then we're going to connect all of our components to this. And so that should be easily accomplished. So let's start doing this one component at a time. And yeah, this is a little bit more work than the Arduino route, but this is a lot less complicated. I call this the analog version versus the digital version, I suppose, because we're not having to program anything. This is just all strictly hardware controlled. The only programming is going to end up being programming in the remote control itself. Okay. That camera seems a bit bright, doesn't it? Hang on, let me just see if I can, if I go like this, this, no, maybe it's this one. No, I don't want the ISO. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't want scene, I want video. Anyways, I'm not going to mess with that too much. You can kind of see. If not, I can always put it on That camera's not working. Yeah, that's why I didn't have it on that one. Hang on, what about this one? Doot, 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 and doot. There we go. So we're going to open the reds, get all the 2, 3, 4, and then we should be able to hook the power up here. So these are just to power the motor controllers. Power the motors. Kind of think I know what I'm doing. Kind of. And then we have the negative. A lot of this I'm doing from memory, from building the other 2 little robots. And there's our left motor. Where's our power here? Our positive. This could be actually kind of comical by the time all is said and done. Stick around for the smoke. Jerry says he's lost things on the table in front of him. Believe me, I know that feeling quite well. Okay, there's the 2 motors. Now we have the motor speed controller. Electronic speed controller. Okay, so that's what we got so far. We have our 2 motors, our speed controller wired up. Looks like a fine mess here, which it kind of is. I don't know what this wire's for. There was nowhere that was connected in there. So this might just be a, I don't know. Anyways, I don't think that was being used in the Eggbot last time. So we'll find out. We'll find out if there's going to be an issue with it or not. That's on and that's off, on. And then we have these switches that were for this. On is that way, off is that way for the motors. I can hook up the battery connector now. Switch for the battery. Okay. So the battery is going to go in. We'll just put that in the first one here. So it'll actually mean we'll have a switch for Wally. And I could eventually mount this switch outside Wally somewhere, but we'll just leave them internal for now. Okay, so the switch is off right now, on off. So I don't know if this battery has any power left in it, but let's just see. If I hook the battery up, turn it on. Okay. We do have power. We have power in our left motor. Where's our right motor controller? We have power in our right motor controller, and we have power to our speed controller. Yep. Okay, so the power is good. This works good. We have the power switch hooked up to our battery. I got to check and see how this battery is doing. We may have to discharge it and recharge this battery. Hey, old curmudgeon. Haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so now the trick here is to figure out. Right now, I just want to get the motors going. Then we'll worry about the servos. So we need to power this guy. So this guy, I believe, gets powered from. This guy gets self-powered, I believe, from the motor controllers. or he gets powered from, oh, he probably gets powered from this speed controller here. So let's just see. So we have the positive, minus, and this switch. So the positive is the middle, the black is the negative. So the black is going down like so. So I believe he's going to pause power here. Let's just see what happens here. And we do have power to our receiver now. Okay, so we have a red LED blinking, you can see on the receiver, which is what's getting its power from the speed controller. So then the left motor controller, we'll just put these on channel 2. Let's put the left motor controller on channel 2 and the right motor controller on channel 3. Again, I'm doing this all from memory. So, and now we'll power this on again. Okay, everything's going good. Now I should be able to grab the remote control and tell it that which channel that the motors are on, and then I should be able to control the motors based on what I've got hooked up here. So I'm going to go grab the remote control. I believe is set for this particular receiver, which is right here. This puppy right here. And we'll see. Let's just see. Do I have any batteries in this? Power on. Warning, place all switches in their up position. There we go. And I just got a text message. See what's happening here. Sounds good. Okay. Now, of course, there's nothing happening here because I haven't got this turned on. If I turn this on, what are the chances? Nothing. Because basically I have not got the servos program, or the motors control or programmed to the receiver, obviously, to the correct spot. So let's see what we can do with this. Now I'm going to bring this other camera over. This is not a lesson on how to program this receiver. Trust me, because I don't know how to program this. It's been so long since I programmed one of these. So let's go to this camera here and we'll switch this over to our main camera here. There we go. So this is what we're looking at on the receiver. Looks like my battery power is down to next to nothing. So I'm going to power that off and I'm just going to switch. I'm just going to put some new batteries in this guy. So give me a sec. I'm grabbing some batteries. Oh, I'm running low on my battery stash here. Holy cow. Running low on batteries. What just happened? What just happened? Why did that do that? Huh. 1, 2. Well, I probably did see old curmudgeon, but a couple of weeks ago was a couple of weeks ago. I missed last week. I was at a craft show last week. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some Duracells in here. Duracells, boom, boom, boom. The copper top battery. And these should last forever in here. So let's go ahead and see. There we go. And yeah, we have full battery power here now. You can see, oh, that's actually not a bad view of this thing. Hang on. If I do this and program this in front of me, and again, it's been a while. Can you see that now? Can you see what I'm doing? Come on. There we go. It's been a while since I've programmed one of these things. So let's just see. We got to make sure our main power source is off. Boom, it's off. Okay. This receiver, I'm hoping that this receiver is paired with this transmitter. I'm assuming it is. I don't know for a fact if it is, and I don't remember how to pair them. So bear with me. Okay, but I do know that we hold this button. I know that we go to function setup. I think, let's see. I believe it's the assign switches. Boy, it's been so long since I've used this thing. Fly mode. SWD. See, this isn't switches, SWD. Okay, so it's not the switches we want, it's the motor controllers. So let's back out of this. Let's back out of this, and I think maybe then I got to go to this. Model select, model name, type select, model copy, RX setup. Man, this has been a while. This has been a long time since I've done this. RF standard. No, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to say yes to that. Okay, let's back up. Trainer mode, student mode. That's what we want is a FlySky airplane model setup. RX setup. Yeah, I have to look this up a little bit. It's been so long since I programmed one of these. And as I say, I'm not even 100% sure that this receiver is paired with this transmitter. I could always pull it out of the other guy because I know it is paired for sure. So I could always pull it out of my Drink Droid because I know the transmitter and receiver are definitely paired on those, and then I could reprogram it for this and then just worry about that on the other one. That'll be quicker than me trying to, while I'm live here, learning how to do all that. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's move this camera off to the side for a second. Let's grab the other transmitter. Give me 1 second. I'm actually stealing components from another machine. How dare me? How dare I do that? But I have to. Oh, let's bring him up here. Another sacrificial thing going on here. Let's just see. There we go. Here, let's show you guys the guts of this guy. Here we go. Man, it's getting crowded on my bench here. It's all right. It's all right. So here's the guts of this guy. So here's the receiver. What I'm going to do is, oh, and I've got all these wires labeled. So, oh, there we go. So I know exactly where everything goes because these are all labeled. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thank you for your sacrifice. This guy needs a service anyways. This guy needs a bit of a service and a kind of an upgrade. So we're going to do that a little bit later. And I'm going to make another one of those too in the new year. Okay, so we know for a fact that this, with this controller, do definitely work. So let's remove these. Here we go. And I do believe that I need a 5. Yeah. I think I do need to separately power this guy, or maybe I don't. It's been too long. It's been way too long. So, okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and take our speed controller again. Make sure that does power him on. We do have power on here. Okay, then we have our motor of our left going into channel 2. And our right going into channel 3. Now I may need to power this guy separately off this. I don't recall. We'll turn this on. There we go. We'll turn this on. All switches in their upright position. Okay, we got something. There we go. Okay. So we have Wally moving with the remote, but we have moving on one side. Okay, so that just means that likely, so let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. And I believe that just means that channel 3 and 4 are what being used for the motors. So let's move this to channel 4. Let's move this to channel 3. Okay, so channel 3 and 4 for the motors. Let's power it back on. Okay, and now, nope. Whoops. Whoops. Stop, 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 stop. Wasn't channel 3 and 4. Whoa, see? Told you this could be fun. Here, let's, you may as well see what I'm seeing. So actually, I'm probably better off. Yeah, I got this on the wrong. So speed controller's working. Okay, so we got these on the wrong connectors. So let's power this off. And we will power this off. No, we won't power this off. Sorry about that, Wally. Scared the crap out of me too. Okay, so I believe that then in that case, I believe that channel 1 and channel 2 and 3 were correct. I just had to program them differently. So let's move this back to channel 2. Okay. Now let's just see for sure. Because it should be controlled by this right joystick, which it is. Okay. So right joystick. Hang on. Let's lift them up. I'm just trying to get all the wires out of the way so I don't shred my wires. Okay, and he's backwards. Okay. That's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So we have to power this off in order to program this guy now. Yeah, I know. You're saying bee-boo, bee-boo, he's gone. Bee-boo, bee-boo, he's gone. I know that. Because I made him disappear. Okay, so let's do... Why is this thing so... Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So on this guy now, let's just check under the system. This is where I've got to find where these different controllers are. Model select, that's fine. We don't need that. Model name, I don't believe we need to worry about that. Brew to you, that's what the guy's model was called. That's fine. Type select, yeah, that's fine. RX setup. Okay, so it's not in here. Sticks mode. Okay, here we go. 6 mode, channel 2, channel 3, channel 1, channel 4. Okay, so we're on channel 2 and channel 3. No, I don't think this might not have anything to do with it. Again, I'm not familiar with programming these things, but you guys got to bear with me. Mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4. Okay, let me go back. It's possible it's in here. I need to be. Channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Channel 1, 2. So I'm on channel 1 and 2. So channel 1. Channel 1, I think I need to make him normal. Normal. I don't know. Let's see what that does. Let's turn this power on. Whoops. That's not right. Okay, that's not right. Oh boy. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so that scared the crap out of me. Normal reverse. Yeah, okay. So those are set where they should be, I think. Okay, let's just see endpoints, display, auxiliary channels, subtrim, dual rate, throttle curve, mixes. I think mixes is where I want to be. There we go. Mix 1 is off. Master. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think this is where I want to be. I think I want the mix to be on. Master channel 1, slave channel 2, mix 100%. How do I save that? Oh, I push and hold that to save it. Okay, mix is on. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens now. Ah! Other than, falling the camera over. Okay. You guys having fun yet? I am. I'm afraid to turn this on. Let's see what he's going to do. It's got the wrong... Okay, so what's happening now is the right throttle button is controlling the left wheel, and the left throttle button is controlling the right wheel. The object is we want this throttle to control both wheels. Okay, once we get the throttle and everything working, the servos aren't going to be too bad. It's getting the throttle working so it's moving in the right direction. That's going to be that is the tricky part right here. So it's something to do with those mixes. So let's see if we can figure that out. So we're going to go into the menu to this guy here, into the mixes. Mix is off. Well, we want that on for sure, I think. Let's change this to mix 2. I believe we want mix 2 on. And then with the mix 2, so mix 1, master is channel 1, slave is channel 2. And I believe we have to reverse that on here. So let's take master channel 2, slave channel 1. I think that's what we got to do. We're going to find out. Okay. This is just trial and error. Let's pick him up again so he doesn't roll away. No, still not working. Anybody out there know how to program one of these remotes? Jerry, you're on here. Do you remember? Do you remember how to program these? And I used to be good. I used to know exactly what I was doing on this. Okay, so let's just see here. Hang on, get my room. Give me some room here. We got to go to there. Go to system setup. We do have to switch. We do have to reverse these for sure. Because they're going backwards. I think that's going to be, and okay, so we got reverse. Don't believe endpoints had anything to do with anything. Throttle curve, don't think had anything to do with anything. It's to do with the mixes. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we got the left tire going the right way, but the right one's not going at all. There it is. Okay, so we still have the wrong thing controlling. We want both tires running off of the same throttle, and that's not happening. Okay. Channel 1 and channel 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am, hang on, maybe let's make sure I got the right. One in channel 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because it's 2 and 3. Oh, okay. I think I've been looking at this. I think I've maybe, hang on, let's just see something here. Oh, 2 and 3. Camera's a little bit heavy, front heavy weighted. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Hope I didn't hurt anybody's ears there. Mixes channel 2 and channel. Okay. That's because I need channel 2 and channel 3. Okay. Okay. Mix is on. Master channel 2, slave channel 3. Okay, I had the wrong channel selected. That might be an issue there. That might have been part of the issue. Wrong channel, but let's just see. Differential throttle mixing using the left stick comes to mind. It's been a while since I programmed these guys. Okay, good. Left one's doing nothing. Oh no, it is still doing something. Okay, now the right throttle is controlling both wheels, if you see. Okay, but the right wheel's going backwards, the left wheel's going forwards. Okay, I just have to reverse the direction of the right tread. Okay, so let's reverse the direction of the right tread. So the right tread is channel, the right side I believe we said was channel, this guy here, and that's channel 3. So we want to reverse the direction of channel 3. So we want to go here, we want to go here, and we want to reverse. Okay, channel 1 we wanted to leave where it was. Channel 3 we want to reverse. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, let's try that. Here we go. Turn the power on. Okay, this left throttle is not doing anything now. There we go. Okay. Front, backwards, right. Oh, left, no, left. No, he's not turning though. So if I want to turn, okay. Oh, he is loose in there for some reason. Something is loosened up on that side. What is loosened up on that side? Did I break a piece? Ah, part of his mount is broken. That's okay. Worry about that later. But we got forward, just real quick. Whoops. Go slow, slow. There we go. He's slipping on the table. But we do have forward motion. And we have backwards motion. Okay. We have progress. You guys just want to see him fly off the table, I'll bet. Okay, but we do have a broken, oh man, what a shame. We have a broken motor mount right here. Before I go any further, right here, I'll show you. Look right where my finger is, right there. Look, see? He's broken there. But I should be able to use some of this glue here. Let's spread them apart a bit. There we go. And if I hold them together now. And we'll put them back up, let them just sit and dry. And yeah, squeezing together. That should, once that's dry, he should be strong. Okay. Okay, we got front and back motor, forward and reverse. I'm going to see if I can get some of the servos going here. Let's see. What servo do you want to try and get going first here? And again, if you're building this and you want to use the Arduino method, the proper method that they explain in the instructions, by all means. I just don't have the know-how or the time to deal with it right now. Let's hook up this servo here and see what it's going to do. Let's hook you up to channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hook you up to channel 5. And I believe that the control goes to the top, which is the orange wire. Like so. No. Yes. Channel 5. Okay. Now this is where we get into auxiliary switches, which is actually not too difficult, I don't believe. Go down, 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 down. Assign switches. Boom. Oops, wrong. Assign switches. No, that's not what I want. I want auxiliary switches. Throttle hold. Hey, Ladybug, 198331. Okay, auxiliary channels. There's what we want. Channel 5, SWB. We want channel 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5. So channel 5 we have set as SW switch B. I want to switch channel 5 to VRA, this guy right here. So I'm going to take, oops, channel 5, VRA. Let's go ahead and lock that in. Okay, and let's see if that works. So turn this on. Yeah, okay, and VRA. Okay, so this is attempting to move his eye. But not successfully. So instead of maybe on a variable, on a rotary dial, let's put him on a switch. So let's just really quickly switch that eye. So that's obviously the right eye I've got hooked up. So if that's the right eye hooked up, let's go ahead and find the left eye. The left eye, which is this guy right here, will hook you up to channel 5. Or 6, sorry, channel 6. So we're going to go ahead on here and we're going to program, oops, assign switches. No. Auxiliary channels, there we go. Channel 5, we're going to switch you to VRA. We'll switch you to switch A. Switch A, okay. Now channel 6, we'll switch you to switch D. Okay, let's see what that does. Turn this on. Oh, that's his neck. So something's not working here. I think because the servos are not lined up properly, but it's working down. And obviously I got his neck mixed up. His neck servo is not working either, but that is his neck that I did here. So let's unplug this one and let's find out which one is his actual other. I think that's this one that I should have put in there. There we go. Oh, nope. That wasn't right. Okay, something's going on with the servos. This is fun. What's going on? Let's try this again. Oh, I think this, oh, you know what's happened? The servo's come undone from its geary thing. Let's see. Stay still. Stay still. Yeah. Ah, would have making a mess. Yeah, this servo's come undone from its it's come loose. Okay, what about this one? Where's his neck servo? That's this guy right here. Let's program his neck servo and see if we can get that to do something. Then it's just a matter of bringing it all together once we get everything programmed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to channel 7 for the neck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Channel 7 for the neck. We're off right now. Yeah. Let's go in here. Let's go to channel 7. And we're going to do that as VRB, so it's variable, so I can turn his neck certain angles. Let's see if that's going to work. VRB. Okay, let's try that. Stop. Don't roll. Oh, that's his neck up and down, so that works. So Wally, I can make Wally say yes. Yes. Wally works yes. Are you excited, Wally? Yes, you are. Look up. Look down. Look up. Look down. Okay, so we got that working. Okay. So that's your neck going up and down. What about left to right? That's this servo right here, which is this guy right here. So we'll put you in channel 8. Okay. Let's program channel 8. To VRA. There we go. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Whoop. So that works. So we can turn his head now. Do you feel any pain, Wally? That works. That servo is working great. Up and down servo. Okay, so these two servos. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not command you to go. Oh, I know. He's looking at me like he apologizes. Look at the camera and apologize. Are you sorry? Yeah, he says he's sorry. Okay, so we got the neck working, left and right. Okay, and then we got the head working up and down. Okay. Now the arms. Okay. See, the issue with this is on this particular transmitter. Okay. Well, let me shut this off so I don't roll them. We have the variable dials, which allow me to control the movement of the neck as far as how far it goes. Now, with the arms, the only other switches we have on these are these up and down switches and on and off switches. Now, it's possible I could program this guy to control the arm movements, but it may have to be both arms at once. I have to check and see on that. So we got to see on that one for sure. Well, let's see what happens if we just put the arms on switches and if it'll just go up to the maximum and down to the maximum. And let's see what happens with that. So we'll come up here. There we go. Well, let's do this view. It's better. Let's find an arm servo. Okay, hang on. I got to look in here. There's an arm servo right here. So here's his left arm. We'll put on channel 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put this right arm on 9, and we'll put the left arm, which is right here, we'll put this on 10. Okay, right arm on 9, left arm on 10. So then we'll come in here. Okay, we'll go to the menu. We'll go down to auxiliary channels. 9 is going to be, we'll make that switch A. Okay, lock that in. We'll go down to channel 10. Oops, I don't want to do that. 10, and we'll make that switch D. There we go. Okay, and we've saved it. Let's get back out. Let's see what we do. Okay, we're going to power them on here. Whoops, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, and now okay. Okay, that's what I thought. We kind of need variable ones for this. Oh, I got the wrong one for his left arm. I got his neck. So what this is telling me is that this, see, stop. This works good. This works good. This works good. Left arm, not quite. Neck. Okay, let's power him off. Actually, let me check one thing. Move him up out of the way. I just want to check something here. Okay, those are still working fine. Okay. So we got a few things kind of messed up and mixed up in here, but you kind of get the idea of how we have to kind of fiddle with things and get the right servos plugged into the right connectors and then programmed into the right slots. But I fear that we need more of these round, I don't even know what you'd call these, just like volume dials, so that when his head turns, we can control the turning of his head. We need the same thing for the arms. So for instance, if I take his neck, let's take the arm one off that we did here, which that was the other side there. So let's take this arm off and let's replace it with this one here. Okay, so the way we want the arm to move is I think I've reached the limit on it. I think no, I think I've there's his head and then the arm. Yeah, that servo is out of place. So these servos need to be kind of looked at, and they got to be, the servos have to be all properly aligned in order to, when you begin. So we got to go through now and align all the servos so that I can hear the servo moving or trying to move, but I think the servo is probably maxed out one way or the other, and it's not able to move. Nothing to do with that, nothing to do with that. No, but so the only thing really that's working properly right now is the acceleration and the turning. Okay. It just takes a little bit of patience and time to get these things to go. We are running at 6:34. We're running into our draw time right now. So as I said, you kind of get the idea. I just need to take a bunch of time with this guy now to, I need to take a bunch of time with Wally to basically remove his arms, or take the cover off, take his head off, position all the servos. And I believe that the creator of this model did have a diagram where it shows that the servos have to sort of be in exact position when you hook them up, so that when you do the controller on them, that they're not already maxed out in one position or the other. This is a little more complex, as I say, because his neck, his eyes are okay. They can just go whoosh, whoosh, 2 positions on the servo, which is fine. But his arms and his neck and his head turning left and right, up and down, do need those variable speed control on this. So I don't know if there's another remote like this that's available that has more of these variable speed controllers on it, or if it's even going to be a necessity. He will move back and forth and he will turn. He just may not be able to fully function all of his other components without the proper remote control transmitting the signals properly and operating those servos properly. Now that is where the Arduino would come in handy, obviously, because the Arduino is all programmed a whole lot differently. It's a software programming versus a literal hardware programming, and the software programming is going to allow it to make those servos work in different ways. So I think that's where we're at right now. So, but for now, I want to do a draw. Let me just unhook my battery power here, like so that there's no threat of anything happening. Let me shove Wally's guts in. Just curious if all this will fit in there anyways. I mean, it would go in a little bit neater. But yeah, if you shove all his guts in, it's like his guts spewing out here, right? Shove all of his guts in, like so. Theoretically, they do all fit inside. So there we go. But I want to get him working. But I have a feeling that I stripped the servo gear here, and I've also got to look through all the servos and get them all aligned properly. So that is what I have to do. Who wants me to run them off the end of the table? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That is too much work put into this guy to just run them off the end of a table meaninglessly. Okay, folks, it is the time that you have all been, or all maybe been, or maybe that's the only reason you've stuck around this far, is we're going to do a draw for some Polymaker filament. Da-ba-da-da. No chat going on again. I don't know. It's been quiet chat. There hasn't been anything said in like 10 minutes in chat. Everybody, I think I lost everybody at the servo stage. So, oh, Jose just said something. Smile. Oh, winked in chat. Chat. There we go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Okay, let me pull up the appropriate screen here. You guys all know the rules by now. If you've won within the last 6 weeks, you are ineligible. I will draw a name on random using the StreamYard giveaway tool. And the winner will contact me via email, which I will put in the chat. And I will then send that winner a link and a code to claim their filament. Whoops. So we are going to go and do the following. So in chat, go ahead and type hashtag Polymaker in chat for your chance to win. You might want to do that again, Jose, because you were a little bit quick on the draw there. Maybe, possibly, maybe not. And we'll give away a roll of Polymaker. I really wanted Wally to be working fully functional, but there's still a little bit of a few things to do with them. Again, I was delayed because I am just sort of not that I can't learn the Arduino portion of it, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to put in to learn when I can get them running the traditional way. And his wheel repair seemed to work pretty good. Well, Wally has been a fun build. The build itself was good. It was educational. It was an experience. The electronics, they're hit and miss right now. But he will get going. Wally will live eventually. He's had too many people sacrifice too many organs to not live. 16 entries into the Polymaker draw. So I'm looking for I'm looking for suggestions, ideas. I do want to do one of the next builds I want to do, or one of the future builds I want to do, is that I'm really anxious or eager to do that dummy 13 life-size dummy 13. That would be so cool. But I have a lot of other little projects that I want to get started on. I got a lot of the bamboo projects I want to work on. I've got so many different things to work on, and I'm just debating which ones to do live and which ones not to do. Spin the wheel, 18 entries, 640. Jose wants me to spin the wheel. I can spin the wheel. We only have 29 people watching right now. We'll give it 30 more seconds if you're joining us. If you've just joined us recently, if you've left us, too bad, because you won't win the filament. But 30 seconds to type hashtag Polymaker to win your chance to win a roll of Polymaker filament, one of the best filaments on the planet. You vote bamboo projects. I think I got to get those bamboo projects going, Big Bad Joe. I've got a lot of them here. Everything from their little cell phone charger to a gyro thing. I've got a whole bunch of bamboo projects down on my shelf here. It's my shelf is packed full of things to show off. I just got to do it here. Look. And these last people chance. 20 entries now. See, I knew there was more people to enter. So if I switch over to this, right down there, there are a lot of bamboo projects that are down there. We want to open our Polymaker dryers up here eventually too. We got some bamboo projects to do. We have a few things on the go in the studio that we got to get going here. So there we go. Whoa. Yeah, that was me. Pretty scary stuff. Okay, guys, we're going to do the draw. I put it off far too long. 20 entries. Good luck to everybody. And let's see who's going to win a roll of Polymaker this fine evening on this fine stream. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We have a last second entry. Good, let's go. Let's see who's going to win. Come on. Good luck to everybody. Let's just do it. The winner is Zetapal. Zetapal. He is a new winner. Are you on chat, Zetapal? Say something in chat. Yay. Congratulations to Zetapal. If you are indeed in chat, you will have about 60 seconds to respond. As soon as my clock turns to 6:43. Zetapal. Did you say, Zetapal, say something in chat, please. Doop, 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 doop. Zetapal is here. You are. There you go. Awesome. Okay, send me an email, Zetapal. It's dwit3dcanada@gmail.com. Pretty easy to remember. Go ahead and send me an email to that email address, and tomorrow I will send you, let me just get this. Tomorrow I will send you a link and a code, a long code that you can just copy and paste to claim your roll of Polymaker filament. Congratulations. We do a roll of Polymaker filament draw. We do a draw for a free roll of Polymaker filament every time we stream. I did not stream last Sunday. I had a previous commitment, and I will be streaming next Sunday, which is what? Next Sunday is going to be the 15th. And I may stream on the 22nd. I haven't decided. It's getting close to the holidays, but yeah, the 22nd may just be my last stream, and it'll be a Christmas stream. I may even break out the Santa hat. We'll see. Yeah, so there may be only 2 streams left in this season, in this 2024 season for us. So, and then we will get into some new and exciting stuff as the new year rolls. Maybe we'll just do, as we discussed, we'll just some of these bamboo projects going, some of these bamboo lab projects going. I've done a couple in between my streams here. I did the perpetual train one. I'll bring that in to show you guys. You guys saw that on my stream a few weeks ago. But I do have a bunch of the other little projects that were available as a bamboo kits to do as well. I want to do a dummy 13 life size. That's going to have a lot of plastic involved. We're going to be doing a lot of printing for that one. I've got a lot of filaments I want to try yet that I've got from Polymaker. There's some of their filaments that I've received that I have not yet tried, and I need to try those ones. So Ladybug's birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday in advance, Ladybug. Happy birthday. Wow. Only 4 likes? Only 4 likes, Mark? That better not be true. Let me go check. If there's only 4 likes, we're ending the stream like right now. Like right now. No, there's 28 likes. We have 28 thumbs up out there. Look at that. Oh, look, it just went to 29 thumbs up. There we go. Yoo-hoo. So, yeah. So, we're gonna leave him for now. I've got to go and do some internal work with Wally. We have the tracks working. I'm going to do a little bit more research into programming this guy. I remember when I first used one of these, it's not hard to do, but it's knowing where to go in the menu, because these things are meant for, like, this program. This is for flying an airplane, for instance, a remote control airplane, and yada yada yada. And you just got to sort of know where to go into this and how to program these various switches to do the things you want them to do. Like, for instance, this should not move my tracks at all, and it is moving my one track one way, whereas this is moving my tracks the way I want them to. So I got to figure out why this one is doing what it's doing. So it's just a matter of a learning curve of picking up where I left off on learning how to use this thing a little bit better. And I'm going to look and see if there is a different version of this that has more of the radio dials. I'm just going to call them radio dials, because these are the ones where you can turn the dial to control your servo movement without having it go extreme on and extreme off. So, hey, Build It Basement Kermit, how are you doing, sir? Haven't talked to you in a while. Good to see you. So yeah, that's what we're going to do with him. I think we're going to finish tonight is going to be the last sort of stream based on Wally, because he has been beaten to death, as I say. But I will show you the progress as we go. We'll maybe bring him in as a guest speaker on the streams to show you the progress I get as I learn how to program him more, and if I can find a remote that'll control these servos a little bit better. I'll be able to get him to go forward and back and turn his head and so forth, and that's fine. And maybe that's all I need to do, but I would like to be able to have his eyes pop up and down and his neck turn and his head go up and down, on command with these things. But hey, we'll see what happens. So again, Zetapal, don't forget tomorrow, Zetapal, to email me tonight or tomorrow with your email address, and I will be in touch with you. And again, congratulations on winning that roll of Polymaker filament. Jose, my friend, you're staying up pretty late with me tonight. Good to see. Good to see. Must be late for you. I know it's late for you. So what else is new? I don't know what else is new. We got a few minutes left. We can chat. What's going on here? Let's see. I have started to do more woodwork, more laser work. We're working on a few different laser projects now. We did some laser projects for the fair that we were at last week. It was like a marketplace type thing. We had a booth set up with some laser cut projects and so forth. We had little money holders. We had gift card holders and so forth. Okay, Jose, have a great night. You just emailed me. Perfect. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow, Zetapal, for sure. And your A1 will enjoy it. Yes, it will. I have an A1 sitting right here. Really good printer. So I've been doing a lot of wood projects, and I've got some paint supplies, and I've been doing some painting. I found a really nice acrylic paint at Michael's. It's a craft store out here, and I've been doing some wood burning and wood cutting and painting, and been doing some pretty cool stuff. What bamboo projects do I have? Let me see. That's a good question. We have a few minutes here. Let me go over here into the old shelf and see what I've got for bamboo projects. Not only bamboo projects, I got a bunch of other things to show you too, but let's see. I have got everything from the boring, what are these little guys? These are all spare parts. I'll show you the interesting bamboo projects that I got to work on. I have, those are desiccants. Where's my bamboo projects? Here they are. Okay, let's see what I've got here. I got some boring ones and I got some interesting ones. Remote controlled 16 color RGB puck lights. Interesting. I've got boring stuff. I've got the clock. Pretty boring. That's just a print with a clockwork. So I've got a clock. I have a couple of the wireless charging kits. So it's basically an A1 Mini where you build a wireless charger. You lay your phone on it. Yeah, I've got that. I've got that one. I've got two of those. This one looks interesting. This is the triple axis turbo billion model components kit. That's this guy here. Wally is staring into your soul. So I got this guy here. I have the Marble Run components kit. Okay, so I got the Marble Run, which is just a bunch of marbles and maybe a motor or something. This one I'm excited to try. I got the engine model component kit. Okay, it's that engine model. Okay, so that's the stack here. I'm not sure if this is a, I don't know if this was a bamboo one, but this is a remote controlled 16 color puck lights. Oh, this is I don't remember what that was for. I think I just thought they were cool and got them. So that's these ones. Let's see what else I got over here. Let's see. I put these nice and stacked away on a shelf here. I got some really boring ones and I got some good ones. So yeah, I got another clock. I've got the motor boats. Those were for the kids. And I've got the mouse. I've built the mouse before, as a matter of fact, and it works actually really good. It's a very sensitive mouse. I built the mouse kit. I'm sure a lot of people have. We have the mouse kit. These are all repeats of what I've already showed you. These ones, because I generally, if I buy these kits, I'll save shipping. I'll save shipping and order a few at a time. Let me put these back over here. I've got the bamboo CMY, whatever you want to call it, the process color. I've got the process color kit for doing the lithophanes. So, Kermit, build it basement, $10. Merry Christmas. May help you towards a new Wally controller if you end up needing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kermit, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I got a few of the good ones. The other thing that I'm going to be working on, let's see what else I have over here for goodies. I haven't tried this yet. I got the bamboo backlit boards for the lithophanes. I've got this BQ belt tensioner that I want to open up and try on my Vorons. I do believe I'm going to be receiving the turtle, what's it called? The multicolor turtle, the turtle multicolor kit for the Voron. I do believe LDO is going to be sending me one of those to work on, to add on to one of my Vorons. So that's going to be something exciting to stay tuned to and to look forward to as well. The other projects, I've got to break out these Polymaker dryers and get them going. If anybody hasn't tried this yet, if you have a bamboo or even a printer that can take a bamboo-sized build plate, I picked one of these. I picked a couple of these up for my A1 Minis. Let me move Wally out of the way. He's freaking people out, I think. But I'm going to still have him staring into the camera. There we go. Ladybug, 198331 Ladybug for $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ladybug. And howdy, Kenneth Davis. So I picked up one of these, and this is called the bamboo cool plate super tack. Okay, I don't know if anybody's tried this yet, and I have the A1 mini ones because the P1P size and the P1S size were sold out. So this is just another little tip while we're killing our last few minutes here. This is called the Cool Plate Super Tack. and I'll just open this right now. I've got this on my A1 minis at the office. The texture on this thing is kind of unique. I don't know if you can actually see it. It almost feels like a rubbery kind of texture on it. But let me tell you, this does exactly what the other YouTubers that have shown this say, and I think Uncle Jesse, was showing this off as well. This thing, go ahead and fingerprint it and touch it. It doesn't matter. The prints stick to this thing incredible. Even when it's cooled down, the prints won't fall off. You literally have to bend it, and they come off easy to a point, but they don't just fall off like a regular cooling plate. So these things are amazing, and I will be getting more of these for the larger printers when they become available. 3D&T Printing, $5 for the Wally funding. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, 3D&T Printing. Thank you very much, everybody. You guys are too kind tonight. Thank you. So yeah, this is going to be for my A1 Mini, which is right behind me. I've used that a bunch of times, and I've yet to clean it. And I've done about probably 30 prints on the one I have at my office. And that thing, it sticks, and it's well worth it. So be careful with TPU. It might never come. Yeah, no kidding. I haven't tried TPU on it yet, Zetapel, but yeah, I have enough trouble getting TPU off a regular build plate, let alone that one. So I don't know if I want to risk that with TPU. So we'll see. We will see. But I do want to get it for my my other one. So, hey, while we're talking about bamboo, you guys have all seen the rumors about the new E2D or whatever. I don't even remember what it was called. I watched a video on it today. Oh yeah, where's the soup? You guys remind me. I owe you 3 super chats. Here we go.
Super chat. Super chat.
That's 2. I owe you 1 more.
Super chat.
Aha, there we go. Thanks for the reminder. Haha. Okay, 3 of them. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me about that. But I don't have an opinion on it. It's this new rumors about this big bamboo coming out in the first quarter of 2025. I watched a couple videos on it today. There's supposedly these captures of the image of it, and it's supposed to be like 400 by 500 by something by something by something. I don't know. I kind of commented on one of them today and saying, you know that you've made it big, and you know bamboo is kind of made it to the big leagues when they're starting to get these rumors out like this, like Apple does with the iPhone. Every time Apple's about to release an iPhone, for months in advance, there's all these rumors, these so-called pictures that people have got of the actual design, of what it's going to look like, et cetera, et cetera. Most times, some of the facts end up being true, but some of the facts also end up being just not true, fake news type thing, right? So I think, though, that I have no doubt that Bamboo's coming out with a new printer in the first quarter of 2025. I have no doubt that it's going to be a larger build volume than what we have with the 256 volume we have right now with them. I think they're going to be a 300 or a 350. I can't see them doing a 500 in an enclosed printer. It would be friggin' massive, and it would be probably way beyond the price that anybody would want to pay. But I do believe they're coming out with a bigger printer. I do believe it's going to be enclosed. It may possibly be a multicolor nozzle. Don't know, because there's been a lot of complaints about the excess poop that comes out of these ones with the AMS and so forth. But I don't buy into the rumors. I'm waiting for fact. And I think it's smart of Bamboo, if they are releasing a new one, which I'm confident they are. I think it's smart of them to not do it this time of year when the K2 Plus and the K whatever. I know FlashForge has new ones. Everybody and their brother has a new printer coming out right now that's available for this holiday season. And I think it's smart of Bamboo to wait and to just separate themselves from all the other hype. And if they do it in the first quarter of 2025, I don't think they're going to lose sales because they didn't do it prior to Christmas. Because I think what they're going to release is not going to be the type of printer you're just going to go out and buy somebody for Christmas as their first 3D printer. I think it's going to be a little more advanced. I think it's going to be something that makers like yourselves and I have been waiting for. That's why I'm not getting involved with any of the Creality ones or the FlashForge ones or the other guys that are coming out with the Core XY type printers now. Even the Prusa is coming out with their Core XY, or it's out now. But I'm waiting to see what Bamboo comes out with, because I think it does need, I think it's going to be a larger printer, and I do need a larger printer at my office for the 3D printing I do sell. It's going to be the next level printer. Yeah, if it's a heated enclosure, too big to do it effectively. Yep. But I have a feeling they're going to come out with something that's going to be, again, game changing. I really do. I believe some of the hype, but I don't believe all of the hype. So we'll see. Apparently it's an AMS version, AMS 2 Pro. How can you make the AMS more pro? Make it a filament dryer at the same time as it's an AMS. Things like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyways, that's my take on what's happening with Bamboo and what I believe is going to happen. And I'm going to wait and see. But I'm not investing anything until I see what Bamboo comes out with, because I think saving money on investing in anything else, it may be worth investing in the new Bamboo for my downtown business where I do need a bigger build volume. So no more other printers for you. It's all Bamboos. Replaced all your Creality and others with Bamboo. I agree. That's kind of what I've been doing. The only other printers I will keep around are my Vorons, because those are project printers. And those basically are reminders of how far I've come in this 3D printing industry, the fact that I was able to build these things. So I kind of take a little bit of pride in that. So, and if I get more upgrades from, like, as I say, the Turtle, oh, I forget the name of it, but it's called the Turtle something multicolor. I think I'm going to be getting in the new year from LDO, and I will add that to one of my two larger Vorons over here. So anyways, folks, listen, it has been great hanging out with you. I want to thank you, Box Turtle. Thank you. I knew it was a turtle something. The rat rig, I don't have the rat rig anymore, Kermit. The rat rig is gone. It's in a new home. I ran out of room. So you shouldn't hold on to your printers long term. No. It all depends on where you want to go and what you want to do with them. So I want to thank everybody. I want to especially thank the Kermit, Ladybug, and 3D&T Printing for your donations. I appreciate that. You guys are what helped me keep the channel running, and you basically, you keep me motivated to do what I'm doing. So I appreciate you all very much. I will be back next Sunday. Not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll maybe just break out some of the Bamboo projects, but we'll figure out what to do. I just like hanging out and chilling and discussing things. I do want to do a stream one time where I show you all the cool little tools and trinkets that I use for my streaming and for my building and so forth. So we'll get into that another time. So, but anyways, guys, listen, everybody have a great week. Thank you very much. Congratulations again to Zetapal for winning the filament from Polymaker. Thank you very much, Polymaker, for being a channel partner of DeWitt 3D Canada and allowing me to do these draws every week and giving away your fabulous product. And thank you all for watching and giving me reason to keep this channel going. So I will see all you guys next Sunday. And what we're going to be doing, I don't know. We'll find out then. Okay. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you all again soon. Okay. Take care. I love you. I love all you guys, and stay happy and stay smiling, and get into the Christmas spirit. Okay. We're going to do hopefully some Christmas spirit stuff for the next couple of weeks. So till then, we'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Whoops, wrong button.